Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe. I'm your host, Jordy, and today I am joined with
Ian.
We are excited to be here. Hopefully, you guys are getting your Monday started off right with us. We're going to be streaming to you live all day long on all those brand new Pilot TVs, your Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as Twitch. Our channel names on both are MegaSota for you guys.
Yes, make sure you guys are checking in as well as looking at those brand new Pilot TVs, which we have some locations that are getting some Pilot TVs installed today. And so if they've already been installed, here's a little shout out to you guys. Hopefully we can shout at you guys as they're getting up there. And we got JJ's Bowl, Dugout Grill in Bethel. We got the Patriot Lanes as they are all getting installed today.
Absolutely. That's pretty exciting stuff. So maybe check out some of those locations and get to watch us on a brand new Shine and Pilot TV, as we got a lot of reasons for you guys to be sticking around and playing Pilot games with us all day long. And we get kickstarted off just 10 minutes after we get off air from this Cup of Joe. We hop into that Twins bingo. It's going to be awesome. You're going to be taking on over with Will, right?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun with me and Will trying to give out that $15,566. You guys can take it home in 52 balls or less. It should be an absolute blast.
Absolutely. You guys will definitely want to come out for that. We have an hour of it coming at you from 12 to 1. And after that, we get started with the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter. That miner is on our jackpot to watch list, but it is at $0, but it's already starting out at 52 balls. As soon as you guys get that amount up to $50, that very next game is going to be clicking up to 56, and every 50 increments after that, it's going to be clicking up from 56 to 60 and 60 to 64. That ball cap will cap off, but that cash will continue to grow until it gets in your pocket.
Well, the miner in the Jackpot Hunter $1 edition that comes after that 25-cent edition has grown and clicked up from 52 to 56 because it clicked over the $100 mark of $125. Next up, if it hits that $200 mark, it'll be clicking at 60 balls or less. 300's when it clicks up to that max ball count of 64 balls or less. So it might as well stick around for the entirety of those games of Jackpot Hunter $1 edition because they got 23 of them running from 4 all the way till 6.
Absolutely, and we give out a lot of jackpots during that span to 2 hours, and so you guys will definitely want to be checking out those games. And we have given out quite a few just this past weekend, and we gave out 9 jackpots over the total weekend.
Yeah, it's Friday. The only jackpot that went out on Friday went out to Kevin over at Clive's Roadhouse in Rogers, taking home $963.
Nicely done. And then Saturday got started off right with Yags 370 over at the Riverboat Depot, who got to take home $639.
Yeah, then we had on Saturday our pal over at Irish Place taking home $1,120.
Nicely done. And then we had a huge jackpot going out to B.O.B. over at Belchester Tavern, taking home $4,244.
Yeah, good job to B.O.B. The last jackpot that went out on Saturday went out to Pruitt over at American Legion Lewiston, taking home $903.
Nicely done. And then Sunday got started off with TNT over at American Legion Hugo, who got to take home $4,447, our largest jackpot of this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Then to continue on with Sunday, we had NIKJP over at Trail Stop Tavern taking home $638.
Nicely done. And then we had RM Pal over at Bertram Caboose. They are taking home $2,007.
Do you think that's the same as our pal over at our place on 3rd? Just changed up their name a little bit on Sunday?
Maybe added a middle initial.
Yeah, maybe. Good job, RM Pal. But then the final one was Bush. Over at Belchester Traffic, taking home $898. Definitely a great win for Bush.
Absolutely. And nicely done to all of our jackpot winners over this past weekend. Hopefully you guys can come out today and have a little bit of luck yourselves. But if you guys want to check something out and that you guys will definitely be lucky in, it is our Later Gator E-Tab. It's the 5th one we've released this year. We're going on week 3 of it being out on those iPads with you guys. It's a lot of fun. You definitely want to check it out. You can even check out that Gator Bait bonus round where you set the bait, wait for the biggest gator, take your shot, and win some huge prizes.
Oh, yeah, but we have some crazy weather that we're checking in Coon Rapids, Minnesota. It is going to be a hot one with plentiful sunshine. You might even want to get out on the waters because it's an expected temperature, a high of 101 degrees. Getting to 100 degrees mark, that's huge. Winds south to southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour, so it should be a day to either stay inside, play some Pilot games, or get outside outside and enjoy those lakes that you have all around Minnesota.
Yeah, it's said to be record high temperatures today, and so guys, definitely be prepared for that scorcher of a day. It is going to be cooling off, not really that much, but just a little into the nighttime, as it's going to be a low of 78 degrees tonight. Partly cloudy skies, maybe a stray shower or thunderstorm or two, but those winds are going to be picking up a little bit from 10 to 20 miles per hour, so you should have at least a nice little breeze.
Oh yeah, definitely some great stuff. And talking about great stuff, we got great bingo heading from 12 all the way to 1, just 10 minutes after we get off air here. We have that Twins bingo, $15,566 available, and you guys can win it in 52 balls or less. And it should be a really fun as we're coming to the end of this season 11. People are getting those last little point pushes to see if they can solidify their spots in these top 10s.
Absolutely. And speaking of these top 10s, there wasn't any big shakeups over this past weekend, but we are looking at some close races.
There was one shakeup that happened as Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar, right in the middle of our standings. Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar was able to accumulate 174,000 points, bumping back GTZ over at the Midi, who has 172,000 points, back to 6th place.
Absolutely. But our tail end of these standings are all neck and neck with each other, all the way from 10th up to GTZ. They are pretty much all in line, and so I'm looking to see if there's going to be any shakeups in this tail end of the season.
Oh, yeah, should be a good one. But there's even close races in the 200,000 point club as Mikey wins over at Steve O's, 205,000 points. Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven, 211,000 points. And Sinbop over at Corky's Bar South Haven, 218,000 points. I think all of that is doable, especially by the end of the season, to try and get into that top 3.
Absolutely, and these are some of our biggest competitive players out there. They are known to coming out and get those multiple wins out at lunchtime, and so if one of them gets a super hot day, things could get shaken up. The only location or player that is pretty solidified in their standings is our #1 player. They've been able to create such a gap that they are holding on strong for this tail end of season 11, and that is Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley, who sits with 320,000 points.
Definitely some great standings there. But heading into the location side of these standings, now the location side had 0 shakeups in them, but there are some races that we definitely need to highlight as they are super, super close. You got to hop into that 300,000 point club to get into your first one, or close to the 300,000 point club to get into that first one, because in 7th place Eagles Rochester, you wouldn't necessarily think it right off the bat as they have 298,000 points, but that's only 3,000 points behind the 301,000 point 6th place location Corner Bar in Goodhue. You only got to go 300,000 more points ahead in 5th place to go to our place on 3rd and Faribault with 304,000 points, and it's really not too big of a leap to say that they could catch up to the 4th place location Steve O's and Cristo has 318,000 points.
Absolutely. This right in the middle of these standings are some big time locations closing in on each other, and so I would not be surprised if we see some shakeups there. Do you think any of those locations are going to have a big rise?
Ooh, I don't know. I'll predict the one that's outside the 300,000 point club just for all the craziness to happen. Eagles Rochester, 298,000 points, that they somehow get into that race with that 6th and 5th place spot.
All right, well, we'll have to see what happens there, but our top 3 have stayed pretty solidified in their spots. There is a tight-knit race going on in 3rd and 2nd between American Legion Fridley in 3rd place, who sits with 547,000, and Corky's Bar in South Haven with 551,000. That is definitely a race that we're going to have to keep our eyes on, only 4,000 points separating them. But our 1st place location, just like in the player side of things, has really solidified their spot in this season 11. And a VFW Spring Lake Park sits with a whopping 969,000 points so far.
Definitely some great stuff. But let's get into our E-Tab because we're listening to a great E-Tab, Cash Chaos. It's definitely a fun one with a great bonus round. But don't limit yourself to just Cash Chaos because we have over 50 different Charitable E-Tab games. Play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. There's awesome bonus and free play rounds there as well.
Absolutely. You guys will definitely want to check those out. And you can even send us a player picture holding up your favorite E-Tab. We would love to see those. But if you just want to stick to our regularly scheduled bingo, don't worry, we got a lot of cash on the line, and after we get done with Twins, we jump right into that 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter. That's rolling and growing from 1 o'clock all the way till 4 p.m., and we're sitting with that minor at $0 and 52 balls or less, that major at $727, 48 balls or less, and that mega has been clicking up. It's already at $32,617, 49 balls or less. Guys, you definitely want to be coming out for that.
Oh, should be some fun stuff as it leads you right into into our happy hour bingo, where me and you will go after these jackpots. $19,533 on that lucky 4 bingo at 4 p.m. You'll have a shot at 4 p.m. And if you don't win it at 4 p.m., you'll have another shot at that $19,000 prize at 6 p.m. as well. But between that, from 4 all the way till 6, you got Jackpot Hunter, $1 edition, running from 4 to 6. Mega jackpot of 100 grand, 45 balls or less to win. A major prize of $9,159. You can win it in 50 balls or less. And then for 56 balls or less, you could take home a minor prize of $125.
Absolutely. You guys will definitely want to be coming out for that. And while you guys are taking home some cash, you guys are going to be earning some points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings as well. And we still have that crazy tie going on. I can't believe it. It's been weeks upon weeks of seeing 2 A-Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar and Kimmy at Niswa Legion stay tied up with each other with 63,000. I'm beginning to think that they're going to end off this season hand in hand.
Yeah, 63,000 just seems to be their lucky number. But there's a lot of locations that are just creeping up behind them, as Brother Nat is only 4,000 points behind them with 59,000 points. Now, that's not that scary because Brother Nat is not an active name that's playing right now. But the player right behind Brother Nat at the 11th place spot is Brother Nate, who is the active name of this player who has been killing it all season long. He could be getting into that top 10 and cruising
Kicking himself out.
Kicking himself out, but also moving up in these standings, making it a real competition because only 1,000 points ahead of him is Lars at Anamia Vets Club with 60,000 points. We got Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points, and then that tie with 63,000 points between 2A Girl and Kimmy.
Absolutely, and even ahead of him, Crazy Kid at Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 sits in 5th with 68,000, and Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon sits with 69,000 in 4th place. These standings are neck and neck and neck with each other, and I say anywhere from 10th place all the way up to even 4th can end, honestly, can get things switched up.
Oh, it definitely can. But our top 3, some of them they're solidified in their top 3 positioning. Now, the 1st and 2nd place, they're not solidified in which one is going to be 1st and which one's going to be 2nd, I don't think. Because in 3rd place, though, the player that's kind of solidified themselves in that 3rd place ranking, it's not Lucky over in American Legion Friendly with 83,000 points. But the players with non-solidified rankings is number 2, Bull at Corner Bar in Goodhue, has 146,000 points, only 5,000 points behind the number 1 player, Bobo at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 151,000 points. That could definitely be made up in these last weeks of season 11.
Absolutely. I was even to see Bull pass up Bobo not too long ago, as I noticed that they were creeping up behind him. But it is going to take a big push and a lot of play, as Bull is not a very consistent player getting a bunch of wins at one time. And so we'll have to see if they can make it happen before this season 11 ends.
They just slowly chip away at it, and they plan on by the end of it, ended up in 1st. That's what it seems like. But heading into the location standings, we did have one big rise from a very known location, Riverboat Depot in Sartell. Now has 129,000 points, which got them past Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 in Hilltop with 120,000 points, bumping them back from 6th to 7th. And then the Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brandon with 127,000 points, getting them bumped back from 5th to 6th.
Absolutely. I'm not that surprised. Riverboat Depot is a big-time location. We know that we have some big-time players over there like the Yags crew that get those consistent plays, consistent points, and up their totals. So we're going to have to see if they can even close that gap between them and our 4th place location, Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 147,000. It is a big jump, but I mean, it's definitely doable. Only about 16,000 points separating them. And with all the Yags players out there, it could definitely be made up.
Oh, for sure. But heading to the top 3, we got 3rd place Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 232,000 points. With 297,000 points in 2nd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park. And then that record-setting number 1 location, Corner Bar in Goodhue with 414,000 points.
Absolutely. Corner Bar in Goodhue has been killing it this season 11, and you guys will definitely want to be coming out and helping out these locations during that 4 to 6 span. But after that second round of Lucky 4 bingo right at 6 o'clock, When we end off our happy hour show, you guys are going to get a full 4 hours of Skull Bingo tonight, coming at you from 6 all the way till 10 p.m. We're starting out the day with a line prize at $366, 10 balls or less. That large frame at $257, 43 balls or less. And that coverall prize is still not gone out. And so if you guys are coming out to play, you guys are trying for a $47,968 jackpot, 50 balls or less, guys.
Ooh, it could get over 50 grand by the end of today. I mean, just absolutely huge jackpot. We'll see what can happen. But the next 2 nights, you're going to want to also come out for those specialty nights, which will interrupt Skull Bingo. So come out tonight for Skull Bingo uninterrupted. But also come out for our specialty nights because we got MegaSota game night. It starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday. And it should be a lot of fun with a bunch of PGL action. Tony and Nikki taking the helm. And they will try and give out a bunch of good prizes as well as a jackpot jungle coverall. The $1 edition, that is $17,343 on the line. All you got to do is win it in 54 balls or less.
Absolutely. And if you come out for that Twins Wednesday that happens each and every Wednesday from 7 o'clock all the way till 9 p.m., you'll get to see Ian and I take over that Twins studio, give out as many jackpots and PGL points as possible. We even have our own jackpot jungle that ends off our night. That's the 25-cent card edition this time. So in 52 balls or less, you could take home $13,405.
Yeah, it should be really, really fun. We always have a lot of fun on those PGL nights. And if you want to be a big part of that fun, go get signed up at PGL.world and become a member of our league. Those players, they compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much information in it, as well as information on the upcoming information about PyCon. So make sure you're all in the know about that so you can be involved with that. Yeah, you can see last year's PyCon shirt right there, and we hope that you guys will be there for this year's, which should be even better.
Absolutely. You guys will definitely want to sign up and be in the know about that. And we showcase all the brand new players who sign up. So who doesn't want their name called out on live air? It's a lot of fun. And we got players like Critter 623, Winifred Rue, Dusty 726, Tyler T, Mail Lady, Jay-Z himself signed up, MZ Holly, Miss Kitty, Poa, Beatnik, Sandud, Aim 23, Ducks, Game Guy 202, Rydell, Scat, Bree, and Crayola 7. And that Crayola 7 is spelled with a K.
Yeah, really, really fun stuff. Love all the different names that they got going on there. And I love all the names that are actually in our top 10 because it's always madness trying to compete for your name on the big old PGL Cup. And we'll see who is at the top of our standings right now. Since we haven't had any shakeups in the standings for a while, our top 3 sit like this. And I can't wait to see where the shakeups happen after this week's game. But the first one, third place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 1,742,925 points. Any shot you think he gets into the 2 million point club this week?
Honestly, no. Maybe after next week.
Okay, but if he doubled down, had 2 good days?
Oh, it's possible.
Definitely
for sure.
possible. I think it could happen. We'll be watching out for you, Big Dog. But we also had second place Keith over at Billy's Rockford getting into the 2 million point club a few weeks ago with 2,272,330 points. And then that number 1 player, Bam Bam, over at Stewartville Legion Post, has a whopping total of 2,622,595 points.
Absolutely. Bam Bam's been killing it this season, and Keith has been closely following behind. So we're definitely looking to see what these point totals will end off for season 11. But on the location side of things, our top 3 had some huge shakeups last week. As in third place, we've got Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 6,933,459 points. Looking to see them get in that 7 million point club, but they haven't accumulated any points in a couple of weeks now. And so
it might be Blasco's Embassy Bar's game to win, as they might be getting themselves into the top 3.
Absolutely. But just last week, our first place player got pushed back to second, and now Billy's Rockford sits with 7,858,544 points in second place. And that big time location that came in and stole away the show, now in first place, it's Poppers in Virginia. They sit with 7,972,367 points so far.
Yeah, Poppers in Virginia, the huge risers of the last few weeks, was outside of our top 10. 10, I don't know,
Just
few
like 3
months
weeks
ago.
ago.
No, it's been way longer than 3 weeks ago now.
Are you sure?
Yes, way longer than 3 weeks now. It's been a few months now of Poppers, Virginia being in our location standings, but they've been flying up faster than I've seen most locations fly up in these standings. It's crazy they've already gotten in first place. But if you guys want to stay up to date with all the shakeups, all of our specialty nights, all of the new games getting released, go and give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. It's as easy as looking up Pilot Games on that search bar, clicking on our logo, and seeing all of those great options. One of those great options is a link tree, which has links to bar locations, socials, and so much more. You definitely want to check out our all of our social medias, especially our Facebook page.
Absolutely, but we want to highlight one of the biggest jackpot winners of this past weekend and the charity they supported while playing Pilot Games, and it went out to TNT over at American Legion Hugo, who took home $4,447. While playing at American Legion Hugo, along with all the other players at that location, they supported the Hugo Legion Post 620. Their mission statement is to enhance the well-being of Americans' veterans, their families, our community, our military by devotion to mutual helpfulness.
Definitely some great stuff there. Me and Will be back for a little bit of Twins Bingo in just 10 minutes, so stick around. But while you're getting enrolled, remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
See you guys.
With 2,272,330 points in second place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford. And in first place, we got Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 2,449,175 points.
Absolutely, but I'm going to hop right into these location standings as they've been highly competitive this season. And in 10th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 4,514,925 points. 9th place is with Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 4,720,435 points. While in 8th, it's the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 4,771,859 points. Now to the 5 million point club. In 7th place, we got Neeson's Gaylord sitting with 5,119,680 points. But with 5,146,845 points in 6th place, we have VFW Northfield. 5th place sits with American Legion Cleveland with 5,683,549 points. But now in 4th place, we have Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 6,530,265 points. But with 6,933,459 points, our previously reigning champ, 3rd place now, Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake. Now in 2nd place, we got Poppers in Virginia with 7,523,047 points. While in 1st place, we got Billy's Rockford reigning on top with 7,766,344 points accumulated so far.
Definitely some crazy stuff on those PGL standings. And if you guys want to be a part of those shakeups, make sure you're coming out on Tuesday night at 6:40 and on Wednesday night from 7 all the way till 9 o'clock. It's a blast to come out for those nights. A bunch of PGL tournament games, as well as some really good prizes on the line.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey, you guys, and if you guys are coming out for our happy hour show each and every day from 4 to 6, that's when we run those 23 games of the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter. We give out some great cash, but we also give out some awesome points to count towards those Jackpot Hunter standings.
Yeah, but to dive right into those standings, in 10th place, we got Lars over at Anamia Vets Club, taking home 54,000 points. With 59,000 points in 9th place, we got Brother Nat over at the Chart House. 8th place is Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points. With 63,000 points, we actually have a two-way tie in 6th place between 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar and Kimmy over at Niswa Legion.
Nice.
In 5th place, we got Crazy Kid over the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 68,000 points. With 69,000 points in 4th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 3rd place is Not Lucky over at American Legion Fridley with 83,000 points. With 144,000 points in 2nd place, we got Bowl over at Corner Bar in Goodhue. And then that number 1 player, it's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 151,000 points.
Oh, yeah, those are some tight-knit standings, but I'm going to hop right into the location side of things. And we jump right off into a tie between American Legion Fridley and Shady's Railside and Rice. They're both in 9th place with 103,000. But with 109,000 points in 8th place, we have the Boulevard Tavern in West St. Paul. 7th place sits with Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 117,000. But right ahead of them is the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with 118,000 in 6th place. 5th place sits with Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd with 122,000. Then in 4th, we got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm, 143,000 points. But with 224,000 points in 3rd place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 2nd place is with VFW Spring Lake Park with 285,000. And then reigning in on the top of this leaderboard at 1st place, Corner Bar in Goodhue with 412,000 points so far.
Oh yeah, definitely some great point totals for those locations, and we'll see if there can be any shakeups in the player and location sides in this upcoming week. But make sure you guys are coming out from 4 to 6 to earn those points in the Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. There it is, 53 balls. Hey guys, and we are here for a little bit of Jackpot Hunter action. We are super excited to be here. $15,626 on the line, and we're streaming live to you guys on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch.
Oh yeah, and we just got a bunch of those shiny new Pilot TVs installed at some new locations over at JJ's Bowl, Dugout and Grill Bethel, Patriot Lanes, and yeah.
They're all getting installed actually today.
Woo,
so we're
awesome.
getting some live updates. So hopefully those Pilot TVs, the wrap that the nice plastic wrap that you peel off of those new screens. Yeah, hopefully you're peeling those off right now, being able to watch some Twins bingo, and you're also getting shout out to here. So we'll actually shoot some luck over to those locations: JJ's Bowl, Dugout Grill in Bethel, and Patriots Lanes. I'm gonna load you up with a bunch of luck. It's heavy luck, okay?
Oh yeah,
and it's pretty piping hot right now. So hot potato that thing right back over to Minnesota, and hopefully you guys could take home some really good prizes. I mean, hopefully 15,000 on the line in this game. Woo. I'm sure you guys got your fingers crossed you can take home the win.
Oh, yeah, but we've had a bunch of people taking home jackpots over the weekend. We had 9 jackpots going out over this weekend, making us 24 for the rolling week and 554 for season 11. Definitely going out a ton this weekend.
Yeah, and Friday got us started off correctly as we had Kevin over at Clive's Roadhouse Rogers taking home $963, getting it done.
Oh, yeah, next up and starting our Saturday off, we had Yaks 370 over at Riverboat Depot taking home $639.
Oh, yeah. Then also on Saturday, we had our pal over at Irish Place taking home $1,120.
Ooh, good job.
Did you get the reference there?
Oh, yeah.
Good old Zoo Pals.
Oh, yeah.
We do have Mad Dog over at HR Pesties taking home that lion prize of $8. Good job, Mad Dog.
Oh, yeah, and next up on our Saturday, we had Bob over at Bellachester Tavern taking home $4,244 home.
Yeah, one of the largest jackpots of that weekend. You could also say B.O.B., like the artist B.O.B.
Oh, yeah.
We do have on Saturday, the final jackpot that went out on Saturday went out to Pruitt over at American Legion Lewiston, taking home $905.
Ooh, good job to everyone taking home wins on Friday and Saturday. But starting off our Sunday was TNT over at American Legion Hugo, taking home the largest jackpot of the weekend, taking home $4,447 home.
Yeah, you'd say that's a dynamite jackpot.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, explosive. Also on Sunday, we had Nick JP over at Trail Stop Tavern taking home $638.
Oh, yeah. Next up for our Sunday was RM Paul over at Bertram Caboose taking home $2,007 home.
Yeah, good job. And then the final one went out to Bush.
Oh, yeah.
Over at Belchester's Tavern, taking home $898.
Oh, yeah. I don't think anyone who opens one of those can, not make that sound while they're doing it.
Yeah.
It's required.
Yeah, you got to do it. You just got to. We are working on this $8 large M as we just clicked over on that coverall to a $12 Musco coverall. Bunch of players, one ball away. We'll see if the double win goes out, but it looks like S&S as well as Sinbob. Yeah, just S&S and Sinbob splitting up that $8 large M.
Oh, yeah, but our regularly scheduled bingo isn't the only thing that you can be taking home money in, as we just released another new e-tab called Later Gator, and you can check out that Gator bait bonus and shoot the biggest gator to win the biggest prizes.
Oh, yeah, well, rhyming with Gator, I don't know, Daver, over at American Legion Fridley, splitting that win over at with Lucky Tim over at Whitefront Saloon. Oh, don't normally see Lucky Tim playing at that location, but good to have one of our top-tier players out there getting a win.
Oh, yeah, especially when they switch up locations a little bit.
Yeah, I always love a nice, I would be one that, goes to a bunch of different Pilot Games locations and just try out my luck in all of them, figure out where your lucky spot is. Yeah, and then you get those jackpots rolling right there.
Yeah, it just takes a little bit of time to kind of figure out where you are.
Oh yeah, if you guys have a lucky spot wherever you play Pilot Games, you're like, "Oh, I have to play at Willie McCoy's of Andover or I'm not getting wins." Check in, let us know, send in a message on our Facebook page. We'd love to hear about it. Speaking of our Facebook page, though, you should give us a like and follow on that page. You can search up Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. Click on that and you'll see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressive player pictures, and so much more. You can also click the website link that's on our Facebook, which is our link tree, which has links to bar locations, our socials, so much information. Definitely go check it out.
Oh, yeah, but we have plenty of things going on with our bingo day throughout the week. Started off, we do what we're in right now with that Twins Bingo 25-cent cards that run from 12 all the way till 1. You guys are hunting after that over $15,000 jackpot right now, but that jackpot can always go home in 52 balls or less, no matter what the prize amount is at.
Oh, yeah, should be a blast. But right after this, it's from 1 all the way till 4. You guys will have some Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition with some great prizes on the line, to say the least. Mega prize of $32,617. It keeps on clicking up. It's at 49 balls or less to win, 48 balls or less to take home the major prize of $723. And the minor prize, as we know, clicks up very fast because every $50 it clicks up 4 balls. It starts off at 52 balls or less. It's starting clean slate at $0. And so it'll take a little bit to grow, but should be clicking up quickly, and we should be giving out those great prizes.
Oh, yeah, and going on right from there, we get started with our happy hour with that first game of Lucky 4 Bingo, where you guys get that first shot at $19,533. But if you guys are unable to hit it, after 23 great games of Jackpot Hunter, you guys will get another shot of that at 6 o'clock. But during those 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, you guys are going to be going after that minor jackpot of $125. That's starting off at 56 balls or less. That major prize, that's sitting at $9,159. That recently clicked up to 50 balls. And that mega jackpot sitting ominously in the background at $100,000. That you can take home in 45 balls or less. Definitely something you guys want to check out.
Yeah, it should be an absolute blast. And heading into right after that Jackpot Hunter happy hour, after one last game of Lucky 4 Bingo, you get into some Skull Bingo that runs from 6 all the way till 10. That Skull Bingo's absolutely crazy right now, as you got a coverall of $47,968, 50 balls or less to win, a large frame of $257, 43 balls or less to win, but then the line price even higher than the large frame, $366 to take that one home, 10 balls or less. You definitely want to come out for that Skull Bingo, especially because tonight it's uninterrupted from 6 all the way till 10, where the next 2 nights you'll have those specialty game interruptions.
Oh, yeah, and kicking us off with those specialty games, we got MegaSota game night. That starts off at 6:40 for you guys every single Tuesday. Tony and Nikki take the helm and lead you guys through a ton of PGL action, including a $1 game edition of that Jackpot Hunter, just in case that minor or any of those prizes end off on a lucky note.
Yeah.
But right after that, in ending off the night, we got a Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale where you guys could take home $17,343 in 54 balls or less. And with this one being the $1 edition, it's definitely something you guys want to check out.
Oh, yeah, but we also have a 25-cent edition game that you can play of that exact same game. But you got to wait till Wednesday to go after that one, because we got a TwinsWinsDay. It runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Before I get into all the details, we do have a winner, though.
Oh, yeah, we got Tanya over at Stadium Sports Bar taking home $9 on that line prize. Good job, Tanya.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a TwinsWinsDay, 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Bunch of PGL game action. Me and Jordy usually hit the studio and try and give out a bunch of Pilot Games PGL points, as well as Pilot jackpots. And we even have a great jackpot at the end of $13,405 that you guys could take home in 52 balls or less in a great game of Jackpot Jungle 25-cent edition.
Oh, yeah, make sure you guys are checking out both of our specialty nights, and especially because it's definitely a good way to earn those PGL points.
Oh, yeah, and get a little bit of these national days started, as if you get a win, I feel like you've gotten this day started already.
Oh, yeah, because it is not only a national day, but it's a world day with World Productivity Day. Every year on June 20th, World Productivity Day recognizes the importance of being productive. It's also a day for people to learn how to increase their productivity.
Yeah, I think it's a great day. Do you have any ways that you keep yourself productive?
I usually like try and listen to music, not watch too many like shows or anything like that.
Yes.
When I can sometimes work when I have a show on or something, but it gets me distracted, especially because I'll be like, okay, I got to stop doing this because I need to watch like this
for
scene.
sure. We do have Lucky Tim over at White Front Saloon taking home that $9 large M, as we are clicking over on that jackpot to a $13 must go. But you were saying, yeah, watching shows watching shows makes you less productive, where listening to music can almost make you more productive. productive.
Oh yeah, I feel like doing something without music almost makes it like way less fun, and then it's harder for me to be able to like actually.
Yes, I feel like when listening to music helps with the drag of it. Where like if
Yeah.
I didn't listen to music, I'd probably get it done faster, but I couldn't do it for 10 hours at a time,
yeah,
kind
I
of
couldn't
deal.
do like the large span. Of it,
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
Where if I'm listening to music, I can do 4 hours of it straight with no interruptions and still be
Yeah.
entertained. We do have Dan, Lisa, as well as Loser Dave splitting up that $13 must-go coverall. Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park and Dan, Lisa over at our place on 3rd in Faribault. Good job to both those players.
Oh yeah.
But speaking of World Productivity Day, my favorite way to make me feel more productive is actually simply by doing my workouts in the morning. I love doing my workouts at night. I think they're great as well. I did it for a long time where because I felt like I got better workouts, I did them at night, and I still
Yeah.
think I do get better workouts at night. But I moved them over to the morning because I realized that my focus was a lot better if I did them in the morning. I was able to wake up with more energy post the workout throughout the rest of the day, it felt like. And so when switching it to the morning helped me become a little bit more productive, just starting it on that more active note.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a good one. Also, I feel like making your bed in the morning, it's definitely something I don't do at all.
Oh,
which
yeah.
I want to start doing.
But
to,
it's a
like,
great
make, like-
way to start off productive.
Oh yeah, because once you like finish one task, you're more willing to do more afterwards.
Oh, for sure.
And so I would definitely like want to start making my bed, but I'm just in the mindset of like I am getting right back in that bed tonight.
Oh, for
in
sure.
like 8 hours.
Yeah, I completely get that. I was totally that way for so long.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of like a 50-50 task of who makes the bed, and so I don't have to worry nearly as much
Oh,
about
yeah.
making my own bed, and I just do it every once in a while. But I feel that way with probably like dishes and stuff like that, where if I do the dishes, then I'll vacuum or I'll sweep up the place as well. But if I notice anything else dirty while I'm doing the dishes, I'm gonna end up doing that as well because you get into that
Like, I'm already cleaning.
already accomplishing goals, already getting through the day, and so you become a little bit more productive. I think that's a great way. Also, I think starting your day earlier is a great way to become productive as well, as a lot of people will as I get past like 4 o'clock and stuff like that. I'm still on broadcast when I get that started, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess it's easier to be productive during that time because I'm just talking, hanging out, having a good time, announcing big money winners. But usually, if I was working a more like office style job from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock when you normally get out, or 5 o'clock when you normally get out, I struggle with the whole entire focusing on like typing out a paper or something like
Oh,
that
yeah.
because it gets later on in the day. But from 8 all the way till that 4 o'clock time, I'm really set.
Oh yeah, especially because it's right in the morning and you're just like ready to get everything done because
Oh, yeah. No, starting off that day nice and early, 7, 8, it's always a great way to do it. We do have a more serious national day that we need to get into, though, as you guys are getting enrolled into game number 3 of Twins Bingo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, already game number 3. And this more serious day is World Refugee Day. World Refugee Day on June 20th is a day dedicated to raise awareness of situations of refugees throughout the world.
Oh yeah, definitely something important you want to like think about. Take a walk in a mile in someone else's shoes.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely not an easy life to be living. Trying to.
No, it definitely isn't. And I know during times of where there's war and everything like that,
Yeah.
all the refugees increase tremendously and
yeah.
everything like that. So I mean, right now there's obviously turmoil around the world, and so
Yeah.
there's more refugees than normal, and so definitely a day to recognize those people going through such a tough situation.
Oh yeah. But next up on our national days is another international one, and
Okay.
this one is International Nystagmus Nystagmus Awareness
Yes.
Day. There we go. International Nystagmus Awareness Day on June 20th brings attention to a condition that can cause severe vision problems among other concerns. The day aims to bring tools, resources, and opportunities for education on the forefront.
Yeah, well, before we get more into what Nystagmus Day is, we do have Nancer as well as Animal splitting up that line prize. Nancer at Corky's Bar South Haven, Animal at Hiller's Last Call Liquor, splitting up $10 on that line prize. Now we're working on a $10 large M.
Yeah, awesome. But yeah, nystagmus, it's an involuntary eye movement which may cause the eye to rapidly move from side to side, up and down, or in a circle, and may slightly blur your vision.
Oh, I had a buddy that had to deal with this. I played
Okay.
football with him for a really long time,
Yeah.
and he always had to deal with having his eyes were constantly shaking, and it affected his vision a bit, and it made him struggle with certain aspects of sports. But he was a really, really good athlete, and so ended up making varsity as like a sophomore and stuff like that, even with this happening to him. So I know there's some people that probably affects a lot worse than that, but he seemed to be able to live and do a lot without it. Now he does like a bunch of like, mountain climbing and
Really?
hiking and everything like
That's
that.
awesome.
And so I don't think that's holding him back nearly at all.
Oh, yeah, but we do have a large M going out to Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven. Good job, Sinbob.
Yeah, we do have that $15,000 jackpot we could try and give out right here.
All right, let's see it.
Kieran, are you going to win it? No, we're clicking over to a $15 Musco prize. We'll see if who's going to win that Musco.
Oh, yeah. But we do have another national day for you guys.
Oh yeah, I basically kind of did a nice transition because I was talking about my buddy who has nystagmus, but he likes to go hiking all the time, and it's National Hike with a Geek Day. So I guess find a geek and hike with them. We do have a winner though.
Oh yeah, we got Seppo over at Poppers, Virginia, taking home $15 on that Musco prize. Good job, Seppo, and all of our winners in that game number 3. Man, they really are flying as we start getting ready for this game number 4. Make sure you guys are getting clicked in because we still got that $15,000 jackpot that you guys are really wanting to hit.
Oh yeah, but National Hike with a Geek Day. Going beyond desk exercise, a National Hike with a Geek Day on June 20th summons the techies, geeks, IT gurus, and gamers to push away the keyboards and strike out across the inviting landscape of nature.
Oh yeah, I just had to let my brother know. I sent him a picture of the National Day.
Oh yeah,
I let him go outside.
Yeah, maybe you'll just have to force him to come out and hike with you. I mean,
Yeah.
just
Touch some grass.
Oh yeah, just walk around a bit, enjoy the sun.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I would be enjoying the sun if I was over in Minnesota today, because over in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, it's a high of 101 degrees out there,
Nope.
and you add in the humidity on top of that, I would be a blob on the sidewalk if I was walking around.
Oh yeah, I used to have to walk home in heat like that, or worse in California.
Yeah,
Definitely did not
the
enjoy
difference
it.
though between that is like it's not nearly as humid.
No, it's
there.
not.
It's like even though you're by the ocean, like I don't know, it's not as the humidity
It's
isn't
definitely
there.
a drier heat.
Like I always experienced when I was in Arizona, like 100 degrees felt better than like 94 degrees here in Michigan, because it's so much humider here,
Yeah.
more humid here in Michigan.
Oh yeah, it definitely affects temperature a lot. I think muggy is like the worst. Like,
Muggy's definitely the worst. Dry heat is something. It's different. It's definitely tough.
It takes the wind out of you for a sec.
But like heavy, muggy, humid heat is definitely the worst. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
like in Florida or something.
Oh gosh.
I heard you like step off the plane in Florida. It's like they just like.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I got to get down there and visit my family down in Florida. But when we went down there last time, it was just like, whoa, everything feels a lot different now.
It's like you're walking through something.
I know it almost felt like you entered a haze of some sort. Whatever. Never mind. We'll get into our next national day. I'm not sure what this next national day is.
Yeah, I'm not.
National Kugeln Amen Day. National Kugeln Amen Day on June 20th each year celebrates the round, crusty cake made with a yeast-raised dough. Bakers create the cake by folding layers of butter and sugar inward, similar in fashion to a puff pastry or croissant, but with fewer layers. They then slowly bake the resulting cake into butter puffs up, and the dough creates a layered aspect of it, and sugar caramelize.
Oh, that's really awesome. I know puff pastry is a pain to make because of all the layers that you have to do.
Okay,
And, like,
so maybe
it'll-
this one's a nice, easier version that you can enjoy.
Yeah, I would hope so, just because it says less layers. But if
Yeah.
it's still like a meticulous, and actually the results you get are
That
really cool.
Looks absolutely tasty. Yeah, it's a sweet Breton cake made of laminated dough. It is a round multi-layered cake, originally made with bread dough containing layers of butter and incorporating sugar, similar in fashion to, like we said, puff pastry, but with fewer layers.
Ah, that's really cool. So it's really is just built like a croissant, where it's basically just the dough's folded over.
I'm there
with
for
butter.
it. I think I
It's
think
gotta
it would
make it really flaky.
I'm here for a flaky cake.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be great.
It's got to be super tasty. We do have a winner as we got Ernest T in Rendezvous taking home that $12 line prize. Now we're working on a $12 large M. You throw in a little bit of sugar on that. I feel like
Yeah.
that's where you can really get kind of mix in a cinnamon roll
Yeah.
into this kind of cake. I feel like would be absolutely delicious.
It looks like some people were sprinkling like cinnamon sugar on it as well,
Ooh.
and it really does it's a really like fluffy cake on the inside. It really is more like biscuit like.
Yeah, it does
That's
look
awesome.
super, super tasty. Well, happy, I'm going to say it wrong again, Kogan Almond Day.
Oh, close.
It was close enough. We
Oh,
do
yeah.
have another national day, so we got a real fun one.
Oh yeah, this one is International Surfing Day. International Surfing Day is held annually on June 20th. This day celebrates surfing and its lifestyle. With events scheduled on International Surfing Day in more than 30 countries, this certainly shows the impact of the sport.
Yeah, now I can't surf at all, but I
No.
can do a surf simulator like no other. And so me and Will, we both got that down
yeah.
pat. At one point, I think we claimed the best and second best employee surfers
yeah.
at one point, and so we were really cool.
Yeah, we were.
I swear we were cool.
I promise we were really cool.
As we were 20-year-old lifeguards.
Yeah.
But we do have a large M going out there to a few different players.
Oh yeah, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's. We got GTZ over at the Midi. We got Star Lord over at Cabarna's Pizzeria, CR Billiards, and Julie over at American Legion Fridley, splitting up that $12 large M. Good job as we start working on this $18 must-go prize.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, definitely. We'll see if we can go out nice and early. And now, since our experiences with surf simulators, and that's the last things that we've worked with when it comes to surfing, before we get into that GTW over at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, taking home that $18 coverall prize. Good job to Ernest T, Mikey Wins, GTZ, as well as Star-Lord, as well as GTW, all getting wins during this game, as well as Julie. I missed Julie on that one. Well, good job. And now we're getting enrolled into a game number 5?
Yeah.
Already game number 5 of Twins Bingo. But what's the coolest thing you've ever done on that surf simulator?
Oh man, okay. I have one of the tricks that people always thought was the coolest of mine. That I didn't see many other people doing was I could throw the boogie board in front of me, do a flip, and on the flip I would land on my butt on the board.
Oh, that's a good
So
one.
like the board's in front of me, I'm completely away from it, flip onto it, and I land with like my legs crossed on it.
Yeah. That's definitely a good one. I'm trying to think of what my most impressive on the surf
Or
simulator
like maybe
was.
cavemaning from the railings. Everyone always thought I was crazy when I would do that.
Cavemanning? What's that one?
When you run from like the side railing and you jump onto the board.
Oh, yes. I could never do that, actually.
Yeah.
Fun fact. I just didn't practice it that often.
Yeah, it's painful when you don't land.
Exactly. And also when you work there as like a surf simulator instructor and you get your free time to be able, like, nobody's in line, and so you get to surf a little bit during that time, and that's where we majority got our time and got better at surfing. You don't want to get wet because you just don't want to like fall down and get like soaked, and then you're covered in I don't even know what stuff they put in that water.
Sodium bicarbonate.
Yeah, you're just covered in sodium and water, and just I don't like it. And so I would just avoid falling at all costs while I was doing it, so I wouldn't try those tricks. But then there would be times where I did get into it, and then I just didn't want to fall hard, and that was my big reason for not trying that one. But probably the coolest thing, the thing that the kids liked the most when they would solve was where I would do backflips off of the front of the simulator and land on my stomach with the bodyboard.
Yeah.
That was one of their favorites. But my favorite thing that I ever did was I accidentally did a kickflip on one of the surfboards, and I landed it, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I tried to claim it as I could actually do a kickflip for a little bit. I could never repeat it, and so then I can't claim it anymore. And it was a sad day that I couldn't repeat it, but it was fun that I was able to do it at least one time.
Oh yeah, and actually I saw on TikTok recently there's people in Minnesota, and they actually have like a Minnesota flow group And they're on it.
Really?
And it's actually like these group of guys that like ride at this one water park in Minnesota.
That
And
has a
right
surf
now they're-
simulator?
Yeah, and they're like really active in it right now. And honestly, we can actually do a fair amount of the stuff that they can do.
Let's just go.
There's only like 2 or 3 that like tricks that I'm not sure if I can do, but I feel like give me a couple shots.
I would need some instruction. I learned a few tricks from a few people that would come in early and stuff like
Yeah.
that. When they would rent out the water park, like to come in early and just ride the surf simulator. That's when you wanted to be on the surf simulator
Yep.
because they were the coolest people. They would like teach you all these tricks and they'd
Or the ones that would rent afterwards too.
yeah, or they have the custom boards and everything
Yep.
like that, and they'd let you ride them. It was absolute blast, and
Oh,
so
yeah.
love that thing. But it's International Surfing Day. Hopefully, you guys can enjoy that on today. Another another fun day, but
Ooh.
tasty. It's National Ice Cream Soda Day on June 20th. Enjoy a cool, frothy ice cream soda and celebrate National Ice Cream Soda Day.
Oh yeah, definitely one of my favorites. It's got to be like one of the best things that you could have out there.
Yeah, what? So obviously, root beer is root beer flow is one of the most common ice cream sodas.
Yep.
But what other ice cream sodas are out there? We do have a winner with D. Marie over at HR Pesties taking home $13. But I think you looked up some ice cream sodas. What are different flavors? What are different things?
Yeah. So an ice cream float or an ice cream soda is a chilled beverage that consists of ice cream and either a soft drink or a mixture of flavored syrup and carbonated water. When root beer and vanilla ice cream are used together, it's to make the beverage typically referred to as a root beer float.
Okay.
But you can do any sodas as well, which, let's see, we got some interesting ones like a chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, rhubarb, and watermelon ones.
Interesting.
There's like old-fashioned ice cream sodas. I want to try out the 18 ones that will that will float your boat.
Okay, let's see. First one on the list is a little a boozy Biscoff beer float.
Yeah.
Interesting. We kind of already obsess about Biscoff, but combine that delicious coffee butter flavor with ice cream and chocolate porter, and you've got one heck of a treat. You can't decide if we want the float for brunch or dessert.
Honestly, anytime, even maybe with a little bit of dinner as well.
Yeah.
Why not?
This next one sounds super good as well.
Oh, yeah, this one is a watermelon soda float. This is an all homage to summer food gods. It's refreshingly tart and sweet with homemade lime froyo and homemade watermelon pop.
Wow.
That sounds good.
That sounds super tasty.
Anything in the summer needs to have watermelon in it. It just makes it so much better.
Oh, it does. Now, a cherry spritzer. These champagne cocktails are an elegant, they are tart and sweet. The cherry bomb of the cocktail will hit at a bridal shower or girls' night. That's awesome.
Or just anytime. That sounds great.
You throw that vanilla ice cream in there, not bad at all.
Oh, yeah, but we got another winner with this large. And with D. Marie over at HR Pesties, Mikey wins over at Steve O's and Crystal, and Star Lord himself over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pobart CR Billiards, splitting up that $13 large M.
And then we got the coverall going on to JPPP over at Stadium Sports Bar, taking home $20. Good job to all the winners in this game number 5. We're about to get enrolled in game number 6 as we're going to fly through this list of all these great floats that we've found.
Oh, yeah, we got vanilla cherry floats.
Okay, easy.
Definitely
great.
top tier.
Super tasty. We got a Prosec float. Definitely an interesting one.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
This one looks really good. Blueberry maple ice cream soda. This thing's like purple and like white. It looks like honestly, I would drink it.
That looks
Purple's
tasty.
my favorite color.
Looks tasty. Strawberry lemonade ice cream float.
Ooh, okay. This one's in like a champagne glass, and they even like rimmed the glass with like chocolate sprinkles.
Okay.
They went all out with this. This is like a Kahlua float. That's gonna be really good. So
Yeah.
just the standard like Kahlua cream. That sounds really good.
Yes, gingerbread ice cream float.
Okay.
Another tasty.
Yeah, because I like the taste of gingerbread cookies. It's just that they're so dry. I
Oh
just
yeah,
never
then you
eat
add
them.
the ice cream on there.
I feel like it'd make it
Can't
a lot
go
better.
wrong with it.
This one sounds really good with caramel apple cider floats.
I feel like that's easy, super tasty. It's super yummy to make.
Oh yeah, it's definitely right up my alley. So I'm gonna have to make that.
Yeah,
Oh.
a Guinness float. Although, all right, dark beer lovers, this one's for you. The float is made up of nothing more than vanilla ice cream, chocolate syrup, and a bottle of Guinness.
Ooh, I might change that out with some Guinness Blonde, but that's really good. Sparkling strawberry float. That's good.
Easy
Wow.
enough. Orange cream float.
Classic. Dang, that was Wow, let's see. I think we got our last one here with a hot chocolate float.
Oh, I mean, that seems like an easy
Understandable.
one. Definitely some great drink soda floats. Definitely could be enjoying that. And we go right into another ice cream themed national day.
Yeah, this one is National Vanilla Milkshake Day. On June 20th each year, National Vanilla Milkshake Day celebrates the cold beverage that made with vanilla ice cream, vanilla, and milk.
Oh, I mean,
Top tier.
everyone loves a great vanilla shake. I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah.
I don't know many people that don't. Are you more of a chocolate shake or vanilla shake kind of guy, though?
Vanilla.
You're a
And I'm-
vanilla shake kind of guy.
Oh, I've always been. Gordon was always chocolate.
I'm a chocolate shake kind of guy. I'm a vanilla swirl kind of guy.
See, that's all right. But I'm tired of the slander of people saying vanilla is plain. Vanilla is a flavor.
Vanilla is a bit plain. It is a bit plain. Like it's not. It's good. It's
Vanilla-
good.
vanilla
But
is a
you gotta realize who you're talking to. You're talking about the lover of all plains. Like I love plain food. Like no matter
Yeah.
what, I don't like a lot of condiments. I don't like a lot of
Oh, yeah.
toppings or anything on my food. If I could have a cheese pizza, like that's one of my favorite kinds of pizza is just plain cheese pizza. I totally
just
give.
cheese bread at that
I
point.
totally with sauce.
With
sauce. And it's delicious, and they don't
Yeah.
mess it up like ever.
Yeah,
It's super good.
No, I'm messing up pepperoni.
Yeah, they're not messing up pepperoni, but that's another plain one. I mean, most people would
Yeah.
consider that plain, and so I would agree that's a pretty plain pizza. And I'd say that pepperoni pizza, if that's plain, then vanilla ice cream's plain, and as well as chocolate ice cream's plain as well.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I guess. But I mean, I don't know.
I'm there for the swirl if you're talking about a cone though.
Oh yeah.
If you're talking about if I have the option for the swirl cone, I'm going swirl 10 out of 10
Yeah.
times.
John was telling me he went on a cruise and they just had an ice cream machine that was just like open 24/7.
Oh, I love those things.
And I was like,
absolutely
man, that's not okay.
amazing.
Because like they would catch me at like 3 a.m. with like just like a robe on or
Oh,
something.
just-
with my
just
my
with
head,
your head
under
under
under the mixer. We're like,
Oh,
ah.
I've always wanted to do that so
I
bad.
know.
You know how many times
Oh.
I've been tempted at the Golden Corral to just do that?
It's like that kid who have you seen the kid who just had his hand in the chocolate machine? The
Yes,
chocolate fountain?
exactly. That's how I feel. That's if at like 8 years old, that's all I wanted to do at the Golden Corral.
It's a dream.
We do have Stoli over at American Legion Shakopee taking home that $14 line prize. Now we're working on a $14 large M, and we're gonna get into our next national day. It's National Dump the Pump Day. Annually celebrated on June 20th. It is National Dump the Pump Day. 2013 is its 8th year celebrating and a celebration, and again, National Dump the Pump Day encourages people to ride public transportation instead of driving and save money today.
Oh yeah, I think they're also trying to organize something where no one uses the gas pumps.
Yeah, I saw that from like the 1st to the 5th, like
Or
trying to
something
just
of July.
yeah, just trying to avoid using gas pumps and everything like that. It's pretty crazy with gas prices as high as they are right now. It's definitely a great time to maybe think of different modes of transportation, like public transportation or riding your bike around, and especially with the warm weather. I know you're a guy who was a big advocate for biking during warm weather time, and I know I totally agree. It's such a great way to get a little bit of extra exercise, but if it's great to just be outside, and it doesn't
yeah.
even feel like you're exercising for the most of it.
Oh no, especially as long as you're not like fighting an uphill battle or anything like that.
Oh yeah,
then you're all right.
that's the only time when you got to live in a generally flat area, and
Yeah.
then none of it feels like that much of working out.
Oh yeah, it definitely helps out. But we do have a large M going out to a couple winners with Mikey wins over at Steve-O's and Crystal, and Bryce over at Atomic Star Tavern, splitting up that $14 Must-Go prize. Oh, $14 large M as we start working on this $22 Must-Go prize.
Yeah, but would you ever think about going electric for electric vehicles?
Oh.
Dump the pump completely, and not. I mean, maybe not hybrid, right? Maybe the hybrid right now, but maybe 20 years from now, do you think you'll be driving a fully electric car?
Oh, if I could afford like a one of the Ford F-150 Lightnings right now, I'd probably do it.
That would be super nice.
They have like so many different little little things that you can do with them. I think they're interesting. Maybe just like maybe specifically like not like a Tesla right now.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit for that.
Yeah,
But
that'd be interesting. We do have Karen over at Eagles Nest taking home that $22 Musco Coverall prize. As I feel like that, I mean, I'll probably ride an electric car at some point, but I feel like Karen's win at Eagles Nest is a great transition to our next National Day.
Oh, yeah, because we got National American Eagle Day, and we are not talking about the brand. Each year on June 20th, National American Eagle Day honors our national symbol, raising awareness for protecting the bald eagle. The day also encourages the recovery of their natural environments, their natural environments while providing educational outreach. Definitely something really cool. I recently saw a video showing that bald eagles don't actually make that caw sound.
Oh, you didn't? Did you not know that? That's like seagulls.
Yeah.
Or
it's
hawks.
It's a
hawk of some sort.
Yeah.
That they used in all those movies where the eagle's flying over.
Yeah.
That's actually like a really annoying screech that they make.
Yeah.
It should never become
Like,
audible
eagles just,
on a
chirp.
cinematic kind of deal.
Yeah, they just do like a chirp.
Yeah, they do little chirps, and then when they actually do like their long, it's more of like a screech, than a little like a nice whatever we hear on in movies and stuff like that.
It's false advertising.
It is false advertisement for the Eagles. But the Eagles are some of the coolest things to be able to see. Like I've always have you ever been able to see one just flying around?
Oh yeah, we have there's a ton of actually nests just over by where we're working. And I used to go around there every year and just go check them out.
Ah, that's really cool. There's over 60 species of eagles. Fun fact. Their grip is up to 10 times stronger than humans.
Oh.
That's scary. They build their nests on the top of high cliffs.
Okay.
They're a symbol of freedom and peace. An eagle's eyesight is up to 8 times stronger than a human.
Wow.
So they're just kind of elite right now. They seem like scary as all get up. Bald eagles aren't actually bald. I think we all knew that, but it may be
Unlike
news for
vultures.
some of you guys. Yeah, they are not actually bald. They have a hook beak that which is great for hunting.
Oh yeah, like all I think they all have like a name. They're all raptors.
Ah.
I think. Yeah.
They're cunning, bold, and intelligent creatures. A baby eagle is called an eaglet.
Oh.
Eagles typically eat fish, crab, reptiles, and amphibians. Female eagles lay 1 to 3 eggs each spring. A group of eagles is called a
Convocation.
convocation. That is interesting. You can pick a bald eagle feather up without it. You can't pick up a bald eagle feather without a permit.
Oh yeah. You have to be if you're part of a tribe, you can pick it up. But you
Interesting.
still have to register it and everything like that.
Bald eagles lose feathers on equal sides to remain balanced.
Oh, so when one drops, the one on the other side will. That's really cool.
Yeah, so maybe look a little bit harder and you'll find the second eagle feather if you find one. The Harry Potter house Ravenclaw is represented by an eagle, not a raven. I always just assumed that it was a raven.
We've been lied to.
False advertisement
Now
there
hold on,
again.
J.K. Rowling wrote it. Couldn't she have just said it was a raven?
Yeah. They mate for life. Eagles are loyal birds that when they mate, it's for life. And so they stay with the same person all their entire lives. That's really interesting. We do have a line prize.
Oh, yeah. Going out to Dan Lisa over at our place on 3rd and Faribault, taking home $13 on that line prize. Good job, Dan Lisa.
Yeah, now we're working on that $13 large M. But number 17, the Eagles, the largest eagles have wingspans of 8 feet long.
It's crazy. I've seen some of them in like videos just like compared to even like deer, and it's insane.
That's incredible. Eagles' nests are made out of sticks, moss, plants, stalks, seaweed, and with a few other things. Definitely some interesting stuff. 2 more. The golden eagle is the most commonly found species of eagle, and eagles can turn their head 210 degrees.
Oh, similar to like an owl. That is very creepy.
Or like The Exorcist.
Oh, yeah. Actually, hold on. But The Exorcist, it kept spinning.
Yeah, no.
That was like...
No, but, you know, he can do part of it.
Yeah. If he does it quick enough, maybe no one will notice.
Yeah, you just keep on going around. Owls look like that when they're flipping their heads around.
Oh, yeah.
They
It looks
sometimes
like it
look like
doesn't
it's just keeps on twisting.
It's something.
It's very weird. We do have Bookham out there 2 balls away, as well as now 1 ball away, DeMarie over at HR Pesties. We see if we can give out this $13 large M nice and early. As our Twins played yesterday, they are 38-30, and was not good news for them, as Betty Kennedy had a really good day, having his best swing of his short big league career, and it wasn't even supposed to happen. The Diamondbacks rookie smashed a grand slam on a 3-ball no-strike count after forgetting to look at his third base coach to take for the sign, and then that led to the Arizona to winning 7-1 against our Minnesota Twins.
Ah, man, that is very sad to see. But we do have a large M going out to Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven, taking home $13. But yeah, man, man, I didn't expect that from the Diamondbacks. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, just funny, funny rookie mistake that turned into 2-1. Diamondbacks have been pretty decent, as they're like 30-30 this season, and we'll see where they end up happening. But hopefully we can get some more wins as we take on the Guardians tomorrow, where they're coming over to us at 8:40 p.m.
Oh yeah, and if you want to support our Twins, you can check.
We do have a coverall winner before we get into that.
Oh yeah, we got Kate's Pop over at Carbona's Pizza Carbona's Pizza in Public Heights. Dan and Lisa over at our place on 3rd, and Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven. They'll be splitting up that $20 Musco prize.
Yeah, as well as Loser Dave. I don't know if you said that. I might have missed out on that one, but good job, Loser Dave, getting the win in this game number 7.
Woo.
Now we're getting rolled into game number 8, flying through these games. But you were about to talk about the ETAB game. Twins win. It's a great ETAB game. Pick a lucky batter in the home run derby bonus round to win some Grand Slam prizes. But speaking of our Twins, we're in some Twins bingo, and you guys are earning points towards the Twiking zone. And these player standings have been super competitive.
Oh yeah, kicking us off in 10th place is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 120,000 points. In 9th place is Puba over at Meister's Bar and Grill, shortly ahead with 121,000 points. With 136,000 points. In 8th place is Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue. In 7th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Red Goat, switching up his location with 140,000 points. In 6th place, previously in 5th, getting pushed back a little bit, we got GTZ over at the Midi with 172,000 points. Shortly ahead and pushing GTZ back is 5th place, previously in 6th, Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar with 174,000 points. In 4th place, kicking off that 200,000 point club, is Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 205,000 points. And with 211,000 points, in 3rd place is Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven. In 2nd place is Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 218,000 points. And in 1st place, holding on to that lead for a while now, is Scrubeye over at American Legion Fridley with 320,000 points.
Definitely some great stuff. Into the location side of these standings. In 10th place, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, with 189,000 points, with 258,000 points. In 9th place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 8th place is VFW Blaine with 282,000 points. With 298,000 points in 7th place, we got Eagles Rochester. In 6th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue with 301,000 points. With 304,000 points in 5th place, we got our place on 3rd in Faribault. 4th place is Steve O's in Crystal with 318,000 points. With 547,000 points in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. 2nd place is Corky's Bar South Haven with 551,000 points. And with 969,000 points in 1st place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park.
Ooh. Dang, they are getting really close to that 1 million point club.
Yeah, they really, really are. But we are really close to getting done with these Twins bingos. Almost 3 more chances to take home this prize. And the 3rd chance is going to slip away from you guys, as we only got 15 seconds to get enrolled in this game. But if you guys want to get into all of our different bingo, we got live bingo. We also have ETAB bingo. Right now, we're listening to a great ETAB game called Cash Chaos. You guys can have a lot of fun in that one, or you can have a lot of fun in our 50 different Charitable ETAB games. Play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. There's awesome bonus and free play rounds of those games as well.
Oh yeah, but on to a little bit of music history.
Ooh.
In 1978. We got some really cool ones, actually. In 1978, Foreigner releases their 2nd album, Double Vision, which hits from the set include the track hot-blooded.
Hot-blooded.
Check it and see. Oh, yeah, and then also there's Double Vision on that album.
Yeah, yeah, definitely a great soundtrack, a fun one. We do have a line prize going out to Player over at Poppers in Virginia, taking home $15. Now we're working on a $15 large gem as Star-Lord is the closest to taking that one home.
Oh, yeah, very excited to see him in the upcoming Thor movie.
Yeah, it should be some fun stuff. But next up in music history, in 1995, Michael Jackson's 9th album, History, Past, Present, and Future Book 1, is released on MTV becomes MJTV for a week to celebrate.
Ah, that's really cool.
Yeah, I thought that was really interesting, and I don't know much about that album, but Michael Jackson, one of the greatest musicians that we've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely is. But for tomorrow, when you guys are playing all those specialty games, you got to make sure you're signed up at pgl.world and become a member of our league. That's because PGL players compete for points and they have access to insider information, which includes a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great information in it. So definitely make sure you guys are signing up at pgl.world so we can also get you on that new member spotlight and give you a little bit of extra luck.
Yeah, those new members that just got signed up. Before I get into them, though, we do have a large M winner.
Oh, yeah, we got Yags 370 over at Riverboat Depot.
Wow, giving us a run-up. Sorry to interrupt, but yeah, we were in 30 balls, and I was like taken back that we had such a large run-up at this 16 grand jackpot.
Dang, Yags, taking that home quick, taking home $15 on that large M, and we got players already 4 balls away for this $16,000 jackpot.
Well, we'll see if I can get out these new PGL players before it clicks over 52 balls or less, as we got Critter 623, Winfred Rue, Dusty 726, Tyler, Mail Lady, Jay-Z, Ms. Holly, Ms. Kitty Poe, Beatnik, Sandud, AIM 23, Ducks, Game Guy 202, Rydell, Scat, Bree, as well as Crayola 7, and I look up once again, and we have clicked over $23 on that Musco coverall prize. Good job, Yags370, giving us the best opportunity to get after that coverall prize, but we have a winner.
Oh, yeah, we got MNJG over at Eagles Rochester taking home $23 on that Musco prize. Good job to all of our winners in that game number 8.
Yeah.
As we start getting ready for this game number 9, make sure you guys are getting clicked in because we're getting really close to that jackpot.
Yeah, hopefully we can give it out in these next 2 games. But let's move it to the PGL standings. And on the player side, at 10th place, we got Reyes 22 over at the Old Town Tavern. 9th place is OE50 over at Stanchion Bar. 8th place is Nixon over at VFW Roseville. 7th place is Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin. 6th place is Bucks over at Rustic Saloon. 5th place is Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill. We've already seen Brizo out there playing today. 4th place, Forget You D over at VFW Austin. 3rd place, Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon. 2nd place is Keith over at Billy's Rockford. And that number 1 player, also in the 2 million point club with Keith, it's Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post.
Oh, yeah, good job to all of our players in those standings. But now on to the locations they're playing at. In 10th place, we got LJ's in Miltona. 9th place is Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. 8th place is Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 7th place, we got Neeson's Gaylord. 6th place is VFW Northfield. In 5th place is American Legion Cleveland. 4th place, we got Blashko's Embassy Bar in St. Peter. 3rd place is Third Row Bar and Grill in Big Lake. 2nd place, previously in 1st, we got Billy's Rockford. And in 1st place, recently taken over, we got Poppers in Virginia. Just hit those standings just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, they've just been really killing it over the last month or so. Really, really good stuff for them. And really good games for the Avalanche as they took a 2-0 lead over the weekend. They are playing again tonight at 7 p.m. It should be a fun one, and I'm hoping that that me and you, we're rooting for the Avalanche. We do have Ben on the production room, who is a big Lightning fan, and we'll see if they can get the win on this Monday. This does look the same as what happened with the Rangers, though. The 2 games at home, the Avalanche took. Then last time when they had to go over the Tampa Bay Lightning, that's when the Tampa Bay Lightning streak started happening, and they won 2 in a row. Then even went over to the New York and beat the Rangers again at their own place and got the 4th win the very next game. So we'll see if the Avalanche can keep that from happening, as I think they're a much more talented team than the Rangers.
Oh, yeah, it was quite an interesting game to watch. I was having a blast. It was like 5-0 during like a good. Like,
was it just really close for a majority of the game?
Like the entire game, the Avalanche was just it was an Avalanche. It was
they just absolutely dominated that one.
They dominated the Lightning. It was quite an off game. I was not expecting it.
Yeah, that is crazy. I gotta look up what happened with the Avalanche in that game, as that is a huge win for them. And it looks like the game ending off with a score of 7-0.
7-0.
Wow, as you had goals from Andre Borowski, 2 goals from Kale Marker, 2 goals from Valerie Newskin, as well as a goal from Darren Helm and Josh Manson.
Oh, yeah. But if you guys want to support our Wild during their offseason, as you guys know, we've teamed up with the Minnesota Wild for the ETAP game Let's Go Wild. And you can play that today at your favorite Minnesota bar and check out that Slapshot bonus round to get big prizes.
Oh, yeah, but we got a $16 line prize, $16 lodge gem, and $16,000 coverall prize. And if you guys are able to take home that $16 coverall prize in this game number 9, make sure you guys send in a player picture of it. When you guys win those giant jackpot, hold the jackpot message up and give us a big smile, maybe even on the phone with Jackpot Jen. But it doesn't just have to be jackpots. It could be you with your favorite bartender, you with your friends, just you playing a little bit of Pilot Games is worth sending those photos. One of those, we have a great player picture from a player right there, Mad Dog over at HR Pasties. Good to see you, Mad Dog. But you guys can share those on Facebook or by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com. You can also post them onto any of our social media with the hashtag Pilot Games.
Oh, yeah, definitely something you want to check out. And speaking of Mad Dog, he just took home that line prize of $16. Good job, Mad Dog.
Yeah, now we're working on that $16 large M. And Mad Dog, I know he is a big Vikings fan. As the last player picture he sent in, he had a great Vikings hat. And so he'd love to hear about where CBS writer Benjamin, so CBS rankings, they ranked the 2022 wide receiver rankings. Justin Jefferson making the top 3, but not just making the top 3. Right under the number 1 wide receiver, Devontae Adams, who's over in Las Vegas. They have at the number 2 spot Justin Jefferson from Minnesota. I mean, definitely worthwhile, as he's had 3,016 yards, which is crazy, the most receiving yards in NFL history for someone to get at the age of 22, and he has the 5th most receiving touchdowns with 17. Just a really impressive resume so early on in his career.
Oh, yeah, definitely something awesome, and we love to see it, especially because, like, Justin Jefferson doing a record that no one else has been able to hit before.
Yeah, it's very, very impressive stuff, and I just expect him to increase with this addition of Kevin O'Connell on the coaching staff.
Oh, yeah, but we got a large M going out to JTW over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, taking home $16 on that large M.
As we have people perfectly in line to take this one home, and it doesn't look like it's happening. Moving on to a $24 must-go prize in this game number 9, meaning that there's only one more shot at this jackpot. So make sure you guys are getting rolled into this next game, as it should be some good stuff, but $24 on the must-go. And if you guys want to earn some points, earn some money playing a little Vikings-themed action, play our Vikings victory game. Pick a letter in the skull bonus and win some big prize. It's a great game.
Oh, yeah, definitely something to check out. But something else that you guys want to look forward to is this next game that's going to be coming up, because D. Marie over at HR Pesties and Dan Leese over at Our Place on Third and Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's all split that $24 must-go prize, and we're getting ready for a game number 10. It's the final one of the broadcast, and I know that we will be able to hopefully hand this out.
Oh yeah, maybe just like elf style, throw out luck right now.
with the snowballs.
Exactly, just taking out kids.
Man, he was. They were like, you couldn't even see his arm.
I literally dreamt to be able to be that skilled at snowballs.
Yeah.
Ever since I saw that scene, and then I realized that it was a sped up camera and you can't physically do that, and it made me so upset. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just not an elf.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't understand it.
It's not even that. You're just not Will Ferrell.
You're just not Will Ferrell, exactly. I feel like Will Ferrell actually physically can do that.
Yeah, he probably could.
But we're getting enrolled into our final game of the broadcast. Get enrolled, press play. Just 2 minutes to get into this game, as I'm going to talk about the Jackpot Hunter player side of these standings, because that's what you guys earn points for when you play Jackpot Hunter from 4 all the way till 6. And in 10th place, we got Brother Nat over at the Chart House. 9th place is Lars over at Anamia Vets Club. 8th place is Kev over at the Deer Stand. 6th place, a 2-way tie. This lasted longer than I would have ever expected between 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar and Kimmy over at Nisoel Legion. 5th place is Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45. 4th place is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 3rd place is Not Lucky over at American Legion Fridley. And in 2nd place, we got Bowl at Corner Bar and Goodhue. The number 1 player, it's Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue.
Oh, yeah, good job to all of our players in those standings. But on the location side of things, in 10th place, we got Shady's Real Side in Rice. 9th place is Anamia Vets Club in Anamia. In 8th place, we got Boulevard Tavern in West St. Paul. In 7th place, previously in 6th, we got Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop. In 6th place, previously in 5th, we got Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. In 5th place, previously in 7th, making the largest jump in these standings so far, we got Riverboat Depot in Sartell. In 4th place is Concordia Lane's New Ulm. In 3rd place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. In 2nd place is VFW Spring Lake Park. And in 1st place, holding on to that lead for quite a while now, is Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Yeah, but now we're going to get into a little bit of celebrity birthday action, as we have a real short celebrity birthday list. But my first highlighted, I guess we'll just go through all of them, I guess, since it's so short. 2005, Lillian Hellman, American playwright, did Toys in the Attic as well as Little Foxes.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1942, we got Brian Wilson, American singer-songwriter, vocal arranger, and producer. Did the Beach Boys, In My Room, Good Vibration, God Only Knows, and Caroline Know.
I mean, if you're a part of the Beach Boys and all their success, you're pretty good at what you do.
Oh, yeah.
Now, speaking of people who are good at what they do, born in 1949, we got Lionel Richie, American singer, did Commodores 1968 through 82. Easy, three times a lady. As a solo, he did Hello and All Night Long, and there's a TV personality now on American Idol from 2018 all the way to 2021.
Oh, yeah, definitely awesome. She's a brick. Da-na-na-na, house.
Yes,
classic
great
song.
stuff.
Oh, yeah, next up, born in 1952, we got John Goodman, American actor known for being Dan Connor on Roseanne and being in Babe. Also just known as being one of the cooler actors of all time. He's fun.
Yeah, definitely. Next up, born in 1967, we got Nicole Kidman, an Australian-American actress, is in Dead Calm the Hours, as well as many, many more works.
Oh, yeah, tons of movies.
Yeah.
Next up, born in 1968, we got Robert Rodriguez, American director known for doing El Mariachi, Sin City, and Grindhouse.
Yeah, next up, in 1988, we got, sorry if I mispronounce this terribly, we got Shifali Crowdery, a Welsh actress who was a part of the Harry Potter films, a very minor part,
that's
but
awesome.
a part nonetheless.
Oh, that is really cool to hear. But we do have Dee Marie over at HR Pesties, and JTW and Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine, and we got JTW's over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. They'll all three be splitting up that $16 wine prize. Good job.
Yeah, definitely. But we just have $16 on that large M. As the Warriors, they won the NBA championship, which means that NBA season, it's officially done. And it's time for Timberwolves offseason news to get going. And so I'm excited to see what's happening, what we think could possibly occur during this season to improve this already pretty good team. We do have some movies that were released on today, and there's some pretty fun ones. In 1975, we got Jaws being released. Iconic. 1986, the sequel to the already iconic Karate Kid.
Definitely
The Karate
great.
Kid Part 2 is released. I like this one almost as much as I like the first one.
Oh, yeah, and then it starts getting into, like, the third and stuff, and I'm kind of like, eh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but next up, released in 1997, we got Batman and Robin.
Oh, definitely iconic. I don't remember who played Batman in that one. That might be the George Clooney one.
I feel like it might be. But in 2003, we got a movie that some people, like, I feel like they choose to forget. We got the Hulk movie.
Oh, the 2003 one? Oh, It's
Yeah.
absolute madness. Oh, we do have Crazy Kid as well as Julie, Star-Lord. Yeah, Crazy Kid at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, Julie at American Legion Fridley, and Star-Lord over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. Good job to all those players. And now we'll speed through this. Camp Rock in 2008, Get Smart, and in 2016, Independence Day Resurgence.
Oh, yeah, just one of those almost unnecessary resurgences.
Oh
of
yeah,
movies.
yeah. It was during a time where there was a bunch of like revamps of movie series,
Yeah.
and that was one that I just kind of missed out on. We do have a coverall winner in this final game of Twins Bingo.
Oh yeah, that one is going out to Star Lord over at Carboni's Pizza, and Mikey wins over at Steve-O's. They're gonna be splitting up that $24 must-go prize.
Oh yeah, but as we're ending off this broadcast, we got to do a player spotlight on TNT over at American Legion Hugo, who took home the largest jackpot of the weekend, $4,447. And the American Legion Hugo, everyone who plays there as well as TNT, is supporting the Hugo Legion Post 620, and their mission is to enhance the well-being of American veterans, their families, our military, and our communities by our devotion to mutual helpfulness.
Oh yeah, it's definitely something that you guys want to be keeping in mind as you guys are playing pilot games, that when you guys are playing, that your community wins.
See ya.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story. This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite. I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I got to say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.